As you know, one of the courses that I teach Texas government and also state and local government, both at Coronado and EPCC. So we kind of discuss these issues as far as the Second Amendment and the limits on the Second Amendment. And I remember what you said on the stage as far as a buyback program, the mandatory buyback program. The question I have is, how would you get around the Supreme Court rulings? I mean, you've got the D.C. versus Heller, which it began to federalize, or actually applied it to D.C., the Second Amendment, and then you have the McDonald versus Chicago, which basically said that the Second Amendment is incorporated to all states. And so it would seem as though the courts would probably rule against something banning the AK-47, the AR-15s, and a mandatory buyback program would seem to be deemed to be unconstitutional. And as late as 2016, the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals also included assault rifles to be part of the arms that are protected by the Second Amendment. So how would you be able to get around that?
Is the question, should we not pursue public policy or legislation for fear of the current composition of the courts? My answer to that is no. Do the right thing while you have time to do the right thing. And I think every American understands the distinction between a hunting rifle or a shotgun or a handgun that you have in your home for self-defense and something that was designed and is devastatingly effective at doing it to kill people on a battlefield. That is what an AR-15 and an AK-47 is. As we now know, the majority of America supports this proposal. A plurality of Texans in what is thought to be a very red and certainly a very proud gun-owning state support this proposal as well. So I know that this is the right thing to do. I know America supports this. You have a very good question about what is its fate when it is challenged in the courts of law. We don't know. But fear of that uncertainty shouldn't prevent us from doing the right thing for all of those Americans whose lives we want to save in a country that loses 40,000 people a year to gun violence. No other country comes close.